All right, so good night. And the news has come on the day that Saudi Arabia found out that they were going to host the 2034 World Cup. Also, we found out that we would be playing Saudi Arabia on the 17th of December. So, we have a game coming up soon. Today is the 11th, or when you're watching this, if it's the 12th. So, in a few days, we'll be playing Saudi Arabia. So, Saudi Arabia is ranked 59th in the world. We are currently sitting at 102nd. Now, I know we would have to play these games to definitely get ourselves right as to where we want to go. I know as a new coach, he had one training session with a local group of players, basically, and this would probably be his first test. Now, I just want to put it out there. I am a diehard Trinidad and Tobago supporter, but I'm also a realist. I think that this is just a warm-up game for them because Saudi Arabia has 3 games coming up at the end of the month. They have to play Bahrain, they have to play Yemen, and they have to play Iraq. They have a new coach, well, a coach who came back, and he has 2 games under his belt so far, a loss and a draw. So I think this is a game that he'll probably try to use to build momentum to go into those games in the Arabian Gulf Cup. Someone said that they may probably bring their C team. I probably don't believe that because they have done well in the Asian leagues. They were in the Asian Cup 12 times, they won it 3 times. They made it to World Cup 6 times. They made it to the round of 16 once. And as I mentioned, they now would be hosting 2034, so they'll be in that World Cup also. And there's a lot of, even now, there's a lot of controversy about that. So I think the eyes of the world will be on them and they would want to do well. So in saying that, wish our boys all the best. And I saw the squad. Honestly, I know the coach would have only had local based players, as I mentioned, that he would have seen. I thought as he's outside, he may have gotten some more international players, overseas based players. But I know that everybody has their leagues going on, and well, our PFL recently started, so the major crop of players from there. So I understand that. I'm just hoping that the lessons that he would have instilled in them in the training camp, and I had another video to that, some of the things he would have told them even at the end and we would have heard. I hope that we see that they go out and they play quick, they go out and they play positive, they go out and try to make a mark, because really and truly this is a free game for them. They should really go out and put their best foot forward, because win, lose or draw, I mean, most people know what we're already thinking, but we're still hoping for the best. But I'm glad to see Wayne Frederick got a call up, and is also very interesting to know that Real Gil has made a move, and it seems as though he is now in MLS Next Pro, which is kind of like the reserve league for the MLS teams, and the MLS team that he would be affiliated with would be Nashville SC. So really good news there. I honestly don't know much about the other local based players, but I know that Russell Latipi is working with EC Port of Spain, so he would have seen some players, he would have spent some time looking at the league as it started. And as I say, Dwight had his training camp with them. So all the best to the team, and tell me your thoughts. Who do you think should have been there? Now I know they said Ryan Telfa and Andrew Rampasad unavailable, and Tyree Spicer out with injury again. But what about people like Ajani Fortune, who I think could have made a difference. There are some names that, well, I did a series of videos where I thought by now we'd have had some other players added to the team. I'm not saying that it's not being done, just obviously as a Trinidadian and as a supporter of the Trinidad and Tobago football, we all are impatient, so we want everything to be done like yesterday. So I know Dwight is out there doing his thing, and again, we support, and we're just looking forward to a good game against Saudi Arabia. The realists know that this might be a warm-up match for them. But we hope we keep it within striking distance, and we hope it's a nice game of football. Tell me your thoughts, and as usual, like, share and subscribe so that we could get more content about Trinidad football out there. Thanks.